Well, now that we've started the stream, I gotta take a gander at the gallery now that we got more plot. What's the ensemble? Ah, it's the team. Wait, it says shift display. I wish I could, like, zoom into this, because I kind of want to see some of the details here. Did we ever see Terra Mini? I think we did, yeah.
Small.
Oh, we never saw Shadow Mini. This I'm curious about.
Angry.
I like the right looker who's just saying, now listen here, you little fuck.
Mad because small. Jealous.
Ah, this is adorable. That's just shonen tier. What does Gao look like? Yeah, that's about right.
Gremlin child.
Strago has a mini, really? Yeah, that tracks. That's a Final Fantasy old man.
Old man.
I'm old. Aw, she's in a little car. That's great.
She's already mini. You've made her more mini.
These are all adorable. Mog has so much art and none of it's mini.
Well, because Mog is already mini.
Well, we found Mog butt. Oh, I never did the thing. Hang on. Boop. Boop.
I did say that there's a lot of art of Mog just showing his ass.
Oh god, Kefka Mini's so terrifying.
Oh, Jesus.
He looks so awkward in these.
What war crimes am I going to commit today?
What the fuck is this? Oh, it's a...
Looks like a different costume for him.
Yeah, it's more bandana focused. Emperor Gesta. He looks like a fucking dog.
He does.
And we got the Leo art.
Like I said, yellow lipstick.
Why are all the mini arts so good? Oh yeah, we actually get to get a good look at Sid, who has a mustache? Whoa, man.
I'm high off Magicite right now.
He looks like Ibismaru from fucking Goemon. Biggs and Wedge! Oh, they're just nothing. That's so lame. You got this guy.
Give him the kick.
Whoa, them some big fists.
Putting up them dukes.
Where'd you get those fists from? Oh yeah, this metal ass thing. What's number 24? Oh, this dude.
Pointy man.
Ah, look at all just in the back there, like, whatever.
I'm here too.
Oh, what the fuck? Typhon has pipes in him. I never knew that.
He does.
And there's the dude on his butt.
Seeing all of these guys turned into models in 14 is interesting because they're having to recycle a lot of skeletons.
Yeah, you mentioned that that the fat face had a was using the Flan model.
That is correct. I could be mistaken, but I think number 24 is sharing the same model as Living Liquid of all things.
What are these? Oh, it's the cursed art. I thought there'd be more. I didn't realize we'd get so deep in there. Dang.
No. Actually, no, I don't think that's Living Liquid. I'd have to see him in action again.
Anyways.
Doesn't matter.
Welcome back to the apocalypse. How you doing, everybody?
Poorly. We've been apocalypsed.
It's been a year since then. I gotta remember what Lena has on her. Oh yeah, she's capable of doing stuff. But if you notice, the world is sufficiently fucked. It is completely different. But yes, one thing that we have to do right now is that Uncle Sid, or in this case, Grandpa Sid, is sick. And we need to help him. He's hungry, though. Now, this is a mini-game.
Gotta go fishing.
You need to find the fastest moving fish in order to make him healthy. I think this is one? Hard to tell, because there's... Like, the fast fish in the original game don't stop, so it's hard to tell which one's fast or not. But I'm pretty sure that one's fast just based on movement.
He went back into bed just as Lena got there.
A delicious fish. Okay, good, we got one. Here's a fish, eat up! It's raw, I'm sorry, you like sushi, right? I'm afraid I'm not long for this world. I think we just gotta keep feeding him. I don't know if I have to go to bed or not. I do like how they added a little bit of extra details there, like broken airships.
I think that's the ruins of the, of Setzer's ship, actually.
It could be
Rather
the ruins
yours.
It could be the ruins of the Blackjack, because it was the only airship, actually.
Yeah, the Blackjack kind of got fucked.
Yeah, I got split right down the goddamn middle. Yeah, I think we gotta reset the seed. And this is kind of like the rawest way to start the World of Ruin, in my opinion. Man, I am not getting a new seed. This is weird. Regenerate fish seed for me, please. It is not regenerating the fish seed.
I don't actually know about this.
I think I know of a way to regenerate the fish seed, but I can't remember.
I remember hearing that, you have to feed Grandpa the best fish, but...
You do, but I think if you talk to him, the fish seed gets regenerated. That's why I put down a hot quick save. Hey, I was right. Good fish. How does Sally's know if it's tasty just by grabbing it off the fucking bay?
They're full of
Nutrients.
omega-3 fatty acids.
Nutrients. You mustn't lose hope.
Delicious nutrients.
So if I talk to Sid without a fish, does it fuck with his regen? Because all these fish suck right now. Some fish just look like ass. Whoa.
That's fish, sir.
I guess it's true. If like an alien species looked at us, they could probably tell if we look like ass. You're a good fish. I could tell, but just in case. Oh man, some dudes got fucking base blasters outside. Hope you guys enjoy that while I do post-apocalyptic fishing. With fish that are probably hella irradiated from fucking magicite poisoning.
Well, yeah, most of them are fucking just owned. Which is why you're picking out all the best ones.
Wait, you're back here? remember what the line is that lets you know that Grandpa's alright. But what's he doing at that fucking teapot all the time? Can't just seem to shake this thing. It's fine, we'll put more fish in you. Don't mind the mercury poisoning. We didn't get these from China or Alaska. They're good fish, Brent. For those that don't know, that is an active problem when you go shopping for fish that you have to look out for. Man, they're just giving me good fish. Like, back in the old SNES version, that fish would always be out in the fucking corner and it'd be miserable. I'm starting to feel a lot better. Damn! It's always the same fish, too. This is great. Grandpa, are you sick of fish yet?
I mean, it's the only thing to eat around here.
We can eat seagull.
No, you can't.
I mean, it's right there. I could just hit it with a blizza, and it'll freeze, and then we could just, thaw it and cook it. Thank you.
This fish is frozen!
Hello, Honora. In the original, there was a translation error that made him sound like he was getting worse right before he was rescued. Nice. Thank you for taking care of me like this day after day. Now stop catching fish, there are gophers outside. Ack, 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 ack. It's always the same fish, too. This is amazing. This is like... I feel like this is either nerfed or a glitch, because I've never had this much luck with the fish minigame.
So I looked up if you can eat seagulls. The short answer is no, because it's illegal. But the long answer is no, because they don't taste good.
Yeah, they're probably stringy as fuck. But hey, beggars can't be choosers. Get over here. That one looked a little slow, but hey, it's delicious, so whatever. I still have $2,000.
Gull meat tastes like fishy rubber bands and has a gamey flavor.
Oh, I'm all better now!
In general, it doesn't taste very appetizing to humans.
Grandpa, what's up? I finished this little project I've been working on at night. You know, the nights we have in between you fishing every 5 minutes. So yeah, if you're wondering why Sid was constantly, like, getting up and back in his bed, this is why. This house has a basement. The basement has a raft. Where did you get wood, Grandpa? You have to leave this place. I'm sure your friends are still alive. Yeah, after we saw, Well, Lena looked like she bit it hard, but she was able to get unconscious. But, like... Man, I was just thinking of that fucking scene where fucking, like... Setzer was desperately trying to hang on to Terra before they got blown into the wind.
Locke reliving the worst moment of his life.
Yeah. I'll go and I'll be back, and I'll bring them all back to see you. You bring that Drake fella too, now you hear? You're what, 30? You gotta live your life, girl. In this post-apocalyptic hell. Now, there's a sale right there. We could make a sale.
Just go where the tide carries us. It's fine.
Yeah, that worked well for the people that escaped Alcatraz. It's funny because in the original game, the minimap would appear here. I hope you like sad sitars, because that's going to be the overworld music.
Is this a sitar? This doesn't sound like a sitar to me.
It's probably not. I just picked an instrument off the top of my head because I do that. It's probably more of like a guitar.
Almost sound like a ukulele. Wow, the world is fucked up. Wow.
Just gonna vibe here for a bit. Hey, there's a city nearby. Also, weird uh-oh. That's not a world-ending wolf. Oh, bye, I guess.
Well, bye.
Oh, that was just fire. What were you worried about? I cast the wrong spell. Forgot I have turbo. Let's try again. Death! But yeah, this is a weird tower here. I'd rather get supplied, though.
I'm sure it's fine.
Welcome to Albrook. I don't remember where this was. Did you see that tower? Yeah, what's up with that?
Kinda hard to miss.
Kefka's practically a god now, stirring up at that tower of his with the power of the Warring Triad as command. This was south of Vector. Oh. Welcome! I've been here for a year. Nothing's ever changed. I don't even have tents anymore. Tents are a luxury in this godforsaken hellscape. That sparkle in your eyes reminds me of the young martial artist who visited here long ago. Oh? He had the same determined look. So, a monk was here. I'm a scholar of ancient weaponry. Two kinds of weapons known as ultimate weapons were used during the War of the Magi. One was a sword, whose blade formed from the wielder's strength. The other was a monster born for destruction. Yeah, and we killed it. Oppose Kefka's will and he'll fry you from town with the light of judgment. There's no point even trying to go against him. The world's ruined, there's nothing left. Humbaba, Death Gaze, the 8 legendary dragons, they're all trolling the place now. Found this passage in a 1,000-year-old text. 8 dragons sealed away its awesome might, the might of the one called Crusader. And when the 8 fall, 1 shall rise. That's ominous. Also, man, look at that fucking caved-in house. That's really good-looking details. I don't know if there's anything actively here for us, though, but let's check out the bar.
Oh yeah, this town used to have the cabaret.
Yeah, well now it's,
No dancing girls. Aw.
nothing to celebrate. Oh, those wondrous days of plenty. Oh, did we actually get a wow! Man, remember when Vector was remember when this place was populated by Vector soldiers? And we made a lot of money off the war economy? Ah, those days of plenty. I wonder if we'll ever see days like those again. I don't think there's anything for us here. It's just a clue that Sabin is around. But we don't want to go to that tower. That tower's bad for our health. Just like these assholes. I probably should have rested there. Oh, you can't interact with the tower without the falcon. Okay. If I know this game, some shit's about to go down. Oh, I don't even have a fucking sleeping bag. Ew.
Just casually blow an elixir.
Yeah, cause this is about to happen. Let's go. Oh! Oh! Hey, look! McLarge Huge! Lita? Let me help you out! I can hold up a building! Wait! If I move, the whole house will collapse. First, save the kid who's inside. I don't think I can hold on much longer. You gotta hurry! You got like 5 minutes!
I can lift this house.
This house filled with scorpions!
Well, there's your problem. You got a scorpion infestation.
Oh. Uh-oh. Lethal sting. Lethal sting. Oh, please do that more.
Uh-oh.
That's like 6 attacks. What the fuck, game? Oh, they just have wicked high magic defense, I guess. Monster in a box. Healing rod. Etha. So I believe you have a lot of time to get the kids, but there's also a lot of good loot in here.
Oh hey, that Nightwalker is the guy from the train.
And now he's
It's
dead.
a lot less scary.
What? Darling child, where are you? Oh, these fucks. No. Man, they get a lot of attacks. Holy shit. Sam's just sitting here hearing pyrotechnics in the back. What the fuck is she doing in there? Uh-oh. Yeah, this was the problem child.
Oh, that's a lot of boys.
It's fine, though. If I could get the fucking spell ready. Did I get anything out of that fight? Or was it just monster in a box?
Experience.
Hyper wrist! I think I should have more than enough time. Blood Sword! Blood Sword is a Drain Sword, which could be good or bad depending on the circumstances. I rarely use it personally. Please stop casting Doom on me. I should put.
I mean, you're killing them before the doom goes off, so.
But it's not comforting to have that timer over my head. I like how they just give the anthem in the middle of that. Oh, fuck. Oh, okay, it's fine. It's not fine. Not fine! Turn around! Oh, god damn it. What'd she do? Okay, she did the right thing. Good. I'm scared. Don't worry, you're safe now. Now we just need to get out. I'll take a fucking run. Because I believe there is a boss here. Kid, did you know your house is filled with scorpions? Took you long enough! Oh, there it goes. Load-bearing Sabin. You're alive!
Can you...
Of course I am.
Do you doubt the power of McLarge? She can bench press an entire house.
Did you think a little thing like the end of the world was gonna kill me? By the way, this is the Figaro theme I recently learned, because it is attributed to Edgar and Sabin. I'd given up hope. I thought everyone else had died, but I'm wrong. I'm sure we're not the only ones. We need to find everyone, and then stab Kefka in the throat. That works too. Thanks, McLarge. Achievement unlocked. Looking for friends, part 1. Oh yeah. I forgot my stupid gimmick. My big dumb gimmick.
7.
Oh right, he also needs his thing, doesn't he? Zona Seeker. Thank you so much for saving my child. That was scary. Yeah, it was. There was so many fucking scorpions. So if you didn't get it before, I believe you could still get Seraph here, but it's at like 10 times markup.
Well, yeah, at the end of the world happened. Fucking price has gone through the roof.
Nothing really interesting there. I wonder if the weapon shop has anything new at the end of the world. Also, I need to take a nap for all these scorpion wounds. And also probably Sabin's fractured spine. Oh, hey, look! Head along the Serpent Trench and you'll find the town of Nicaea. Ships are still sailing out of there. Man, boats still exist? Hello?
Hey, dancing ladies still exist. Hype about that.
Nothing new. Dancing lady is forever. Humpty and Dumpty will always persist. We got 2 of those auto hit. I should. I just don't know if they're available. Yes. The problem is, dare I destroy the gimmick? Because now we gotta keep moving. That's a Chocobo Forest. Killer Mantis! Bye!
Guess what? Killer Mantises show up as enemies in Final Fantasy XIV.
They're pretty evergreen across Final Fantasy in general, so I'm not shocked.
Yeah.
Well, we can't get there. Because I believe this is, Star Mountain. But we don't want to go this way, I believe. Oh!
Black Dragon.
I believe this guy is a problem.
Oh no, he did like no damage.
I believe he can zombie. Just fucking deflate my words as I say them. Yep, F14 seems to be like the Ultimax compilation of everything radical about Final Fantasy, which is good to hear.
Like, a lot of the stuff just shows up as, like, fun, good times, or... I'm good with words. A lot of shit shows up to be like, oh hey, I know that thing, and then you just move on with your day.
I have never seen this. Now I'm curious.
Super Ball.
I'm 10 grand curious. This looks like a good place to test out 10 grand. Lena, you gonna... Lena, you gonna... Really?
Incredible.
What is happening?
Soft locks, evidently.
I believe there's a autosave just outside. How did this get a fucking soft lock? Welp, that's unfortunate. It's not like the freeze one we had last night where it's just a status effect issue. No. That game's just like, oh, I don't remember Super Ball, and neither do you. What a tragedy. Luckily, this is probably, like, after I bought Super Ball, so not too far off. Yep, I have the cursed ball in my inventory. Should I try again?
Do it again.
I like how I can threaten a soft lock of the game at any time.
Use the Super Ball on
Kefka.
the final boss. Yeah.
That would just be terrible. Delta Beetle and Devo Anon? Wonder what a Delta Beetle is.
Side streams down.
1 second.
Thank you.
Also, guess what everything on the overworld is at this point?
Trying to kill you?
No! Undead! Except for this guy, I think the buffalo is just a buffalo. Wasn't there a button? Yes. Crumbling house. Oh, neat. They even list, like, items missing and shit. That's kind of cool, actually. Too bad I'm not going to do anything about it. I just gotta remember where we go next is the thing. Because I forget if the next thing is at the mouth of Swordsman's Trench or the tail end. But at the tail end it'll give us a Chocobo village, so that's probably the place to go. Uh-oh. You fucked it!
Oh, I flexed wrong.
Ah, pull the chakra!
Do you think pulling a muscle is bad? Try pulling your chakras.
Yeah, cool guy, be careful about jumping the gun on the plot. I'm trying to let the game breathe. I just asked where we needed to go. I didn't need a detailed report. Because remember, this is like fresh and wholesome to us. There are still people that weren't even alive when this game came out. What about the... I'm sick of this bison. I like how the bison took a DOT right before we suplexed it. Wait, does Lena not have a weapon? Why did she, like, swing nothing? Okay, she does have a weapon. I think missing just doesn't display the weapon, which is a weird thing. What's over here, I wonder? Oh, this is what I think we were trying to do. Now, as chat mentioned, there is a thing coming up. So we may have to forego some things. I believe Sabin wants Hyper Wrist. The dogs are here!
Not the Doogs.
Oh no, someone's coming! What was Molebills in the original? Well, I've already robbed the place, so hard to say. Knock, knock! We're gonna have to fight your way in here. We can fight too, you know. Oh, hey, look! It's Earth! And she's called Mama! So glad to see you're safe. I wanted to see you again. Earth, come with us. There's no saving this world unless we defeat Kefka once and for all. Oh, this is the male dimension. Okay. I know, but... Ooh, ah. Mom and Dad covered us when the light hit, and then they didn't move anymore after that. Oof. Dwayne and Katarina are the oldest ones here. Eris are Mama, and they're big bro and sis. They look older than Eris.
Yeah, isn't Eris like 18?
I think she'd be 17 actually at this point. I can't fight anymore. The very late day the world collapsed, Kefka turned his light as judgment on the village. The adults, their kids' parents, they all died trying to protect their children. So I'm gonna sound like a psychopath here, but you think Kefka would have piercing lasers that would stop that, right? I like how even the dogs are... Oh, that's what happened. Okay. This is a village of children now. They've clung to me from the moment I arrived. They need me. Which is a very responsible thing to say, actually. You can't take Earth from us. Dwayne and Brando. Please forgive him. It's just, if we lose Earth, we'll lose the only thing that's holding this village together. The literal planet? Yeah, you're not wrong. I don't know why these kids needed me, and it's not like there's anything forcing me to protect them. It's the strangest feeling. But once that feeling took root inside me, I lost the strength to keep fighting. I feel like I'm on the verge of understanding something important. It's hard to describe, but the harder I look for the answer, the more I lose my strength to fight.
Can't fight, too busy being a mom.
I mean, that tracks.
I mean, she's being mom to, like, how many kids?
Humbaba's coming! That's not the original name, is it? I thought it was something else. This is such a weird thing here. Because Terra... Yeah, she gives this description apropos to no one. Look at this guy. He fucking sucks.
Guess what video game he's in? Go on, guess.
I don't know. Wild Arms?
Shit.
Damn. Ow! Fuck!
Oof.
Yeah, you're meant to lose that. Us, however, we have to win.
I think they first started showing up in Stormblood.
Do I have Prot? I do. Think I might want Shell, though? Hard to say. A Protector gets half his damage, it's fine. Uh-oh! Okay, good. Let me show you a real Thundara, I guess. Oh, that was a mistake.
Yep, Humbaba shows up as a Fate enemy in Girabania. I think it's the Peaks area?
There's a lot of Fate enemies in this game.
Well, Fates are basically, like, world quests.
Ah.
So, like, world bosses, stuff like that.
Let's try another flavor. Better.
Oh-ho.
Actually, hang on a second. I do have Shell.
And, color variants of him show up as regular enemies.
He really doesn't like Sabin.
Sabin's the tank.
Solar Plexus! Well, Sabin's the DPS right now. Oh, right, I put Might on him, so I should be using physical attacks right now. Whoop! Whoop! Much better.
Flex.
There he goes. Turns out, fucking Humbaba hates being suplexed. I guess I really don't have the strength to fight anymore. I'm staying here. I won't be any help to you now, and the children need me. But Earth! Maybe after a little more time has passed, I need to understand what happened and why I can't go Super Saiyan anymore. Now I am trapped by children. Thanks for scaring Humbaba away. This fell off the chain around his neck. Oh! Motherfucker had Fenrir! Teleport, banish, and stop. I don't remember when we have to go back here, because we do have to go back eventually. I just forget the timing. That being said, we can't do anything right now because Terra is feeling sad. But she has every right to be, honestly.
Oh no, it's the bad plant.
Oh. Huh.
Yeah, Sabin flexed at them and they turned on fire.
And they took 14 damage and then died. What? Oh.
He's just real hype about chocobos.
That is kind of a mischaracterization. Of course, I'm making jokes to, you know, soften the blow that the apocalypse is happening right now. Well, happened. The world
Yeah,
sucks.
the apocalypse is long fucking gone.
It's still technically here because Kefka's alive. And we're hoping to remedy that with a knife. But humor is how
Apocalypse ongoing.
But humor is how I cope with tragedy, and there's a whole lot of it here. Oh boy.
I mean, apocalypse ongoing is kind of real life.
Yeah, right. I really wish fucking everybody would stop being stupid. But the more I wish, the more it doesn't happen. Let's hear. Alright, Boat Town. Have you heard of any heroes? We try to keep a low profile here so we don't draw Kefka's ire. What is he, psychic now?
I mean, being God tends to come with omniscience.
I hate that. Oh yeah, Nikea, the road stop that Sabin had. Stop triggering the IRL desire sensor. I can't help it if the fate of the world rests on me being a nerd. Also, what the fuck did Tiger send me? Oh yeah, he looks exactly the same. That's impressive.
He's a little different. But pretty much the same, yeah.
How did I miss this elixir? Anything at the item store? I could probably use those high ethers.
Oh, hot damn, tense.
Yeah, let's load up on that. And then we gotta budget a little bit, unfortunately. Fuck! You can sell the blood sword, but why would you? Also, fuck! Go away!
You're not gonna use it on the final boss?
Nah. Well, I could buy a replacement if I want to. But I need that money now. It's my money and I need it now! All these items that I don't want to sell. Super Ball, more like Crash Ball!
Tony Choppa, what are you doing here?
Rumble Ball. God, imagine if Chopper used a Rumble Ball, and then the series just ended.
Oops, my Rumble Ball deleted reality.
Damn it. I remember this being very important to have. I remember Gaia Gear being important for one very particular thing. Oh, you're the accessory store. Shit. Sorry, I'm broke. The South Figaro Ferry has somehow managed to stay in business. Figaro? You think Johnny Bravo went back to his... Hey, girl! The head of the gang of thieves, Gerard, is flirting with me. He's kinda handsome, tee-hee. Who? The boss wants to sneak into Figaro Castle to take back our booty. We lost our old boss that day. He's feeding the sandworms now. We met Gerard here in town. He's our new boss. We're gonna get into the castle through the secret cave no one else knows about. Alright, let's party! What? What do you think you're doing here? Get out of here. The ship's been chartered by the Crimson Robbers. There's no red among them except for their headbands. I think I was supposed to do something, but I forget. Because you're supposed to find the good old boy Gerard. There he is. Hey pal, you look kind of familiar. What's your problem? Aren't you Johnny? Oh no! NPC gets stuck on NPC! Johnny? I have no idea what you're talking about. Take this too, kid. You'd think Sabin would be like, bro, what the fuck? Like, I'm kind of busy. I have to get it ready. Our ferry leaves soon. Don't play dumb with me, Johnny. You didn't lose your memory, did you? Listen, it grieves me to disappoint such a beautiful lady, but I've been Gerard since the day I was born.
Yeah, that's Johnny.
I've never met anyone else who'd flirt with a lady that was trying to that he was trying to shake. That's being polite's common courtesy, though. What are you talking about? Stealth Sabin!
This is a sneaking mission.
You know the way to Figaro Castle, right? Oh, then, yeah? Do we ever? Then lead the way. I'll take charge once we're in. Oh, Sabin could be a non-factor here. Holy shit. Would he be holding up that house the whole time? Hey, Lena, it's nice to meet you. I'm a little tied up here, but unfortunately, due to the time I've been here holding up this house, my knees have fused in place.
You know Sabin, he's a real pillar of the community.
Oh my god. Boss of the...
Tiger was kicked from this channel.
Bang!
Oh man, color shifted, Humpty Dumpty lady.
This time it's thieves. The girl just doesn't get any rest. Yeah, I believe last time we were here, the Empire soldiers were here. Where's that motherfucker? You! Just wait. I'm on my way there. You followed me? I'm gonna take over now. You are Johnny. Case of mistaken identity, my dear. Give it up. See? I'm the boss here. See? They call me Gerard. And I'm here to get my treasure back. Yes, sir. Now, where the fuck did he go? The hell? Can't mope around here hanging our heads forever. Gotta start rebuilding. I love how the power armor is still here, inoperable. Damn, this kid's fucking cool.
That's some real fire. That
Yeah.
kid's going places.
Yeah, if Kefka burns down our village 100 times, we'll just rebuild it 200 times. Wait a minute.
Look, he's a little confused, but he's got the spirit, okay?
Yeah. Ooh,
Oh,
I saw a thing. Hang on. Nice. I
free
just
10.
I just stole someone's tent. I think it's here. Who's this guy? It's dangerous beyond here. I'll go ahead and clear out the nasty, vile monsters. You just wait here, okay? Nah.
Clearing out monsters is kind of what we do.
I believe here we have to go back whence we came, I believe. Oh, look at that meat.
Oh, hey, we found Humpty.
Oh no, did the boob detach?
Oh, no!
That poor woman. Mastectomy. What a tragedy.
Can't believe Kefka's Light of Judgment blew her tits off.
Alright, what now? Here, boy, here's some yummy food for a good little turtle. How about that, huh? Nice. Used to have me a pet turtle. What the fuck are you doing? Dante!
Oh, okay. We're just going into the Inferno now. Turtle! I fucking love that Dissidia joke.
Turtle! Well, that was easy. Turtle, please come here. Don't even give it food, we just fucking go. Oh. I see someone's been busy. Oh, gross. I especially hated the crawler back when I was a kid because that meat just nasty. See, Earring Sabin is paying off in spades. Hey! You motherfucker! Fuck. Sadly, I can't turbo. Okay. I couldn't turbo because I didn't know where this was being aimed. Because I have to aim in the opposite direction. $5,000 damage. There we go. Are you still with us? Just hold on, okay? Can't breathe. Someone help this man, he's got into anaphylactic shock. Oh right, we're underground, so we can't go that way. What? Oh right. Why are there so many neck hunters here? McLarshoes is only getting better at dancing.
He's only getting larger and huger.
His brain. What is wrong with the people here?
They can't breathe. Haven't you been paying attention?
Nah, just in one ear out the other. What's over here? Veteran Treasure Hunter. Achievement unlocked. Yay! What's over here, then? Ah. I think we're in a good state. Oh my! So, this is the problem. Got its tentacles all tangled up in the engine. Boss, what do we do? Our treasure's in the storeroom back there! I'll keep this thing busy. You guys go get the treasure! But boss, that's awfully dangerous! Just get moving! Johnny! What are you standing around for? Give me a hand here! You suck, Johnny! This looks decidedly different.
Tentacles.
Welcome to the Tentacult. Oh, one of them is fire immune. That's interesting. Also problematic.
I mean, if we just kill all of the others.
Johnny, you gonna fucking fire off that cross? There you go. Oh shit, Johnny got hit with slow. And uh-oh.
Well, that's one of them.
That might be a problem there. That might be an especially big problem. Okay, good. He threw us back. Did you guard against release? Okay. Oh, that's a problem.
I've seen enough hentai to know where this is going.
Please, no. McLarge is like, ow! What the fuck, bro? Watch where you're swinging that thing! Meanwhile, Giant's like, time to do some trimming. Yeah! I like that we're able to get a spell off just before the boss death. Lena learned teleport.
Lena, you're looking a little purple.
Acting like you didn't know me. I would figure I ran into some kind of trouble. I wanted to get help, but how was I supposed to get in here with the castle stuck beneath the sand? Then I caught wind of a rumor that those guys had escaped from the dungeon. So you used them. Bingo. And obviously, I couldn't let them find out that I'm the King of Figaro. Because you just escaped from your own jail. You could have told us! Uh-oh. We better hide! I like the little detail that McLarge Hughes hangs out with his brother. Boss? Boss! The monster must have gotten him. Poor boss. Didn't even last as long as the last boss. Ah, well, let's go. You don't care if they take the treasure? I could care less about that. We need to worry about Kefka. Those guys haven't done anything wrong. Well, not really. So you'll come along? Let's go shake things up again. What?
Lena's still poisoned, by the way.
Oh, right! Do I not have any in? There we go. They took all the stuff, but the real treasure is here.
The Soul Saver.
I believe this is MP sap? Yes, and also might cast Death! But it's technically weaker because it doesn't have a lot of magic. Re-equip Magicite. It's been a long time since we used Johnny. I don't even remember what I gave him. I think I was giving him physical attack. Luckily, now that the area is cleared out, all the monsters are gone. By monsters, I mean Neck Hunt. Oh. Never mind!
Johnny, you appear to have Dante from Dante's Inferno in your basement.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
Yeah, might want to deal with that.
Strength of 1,000 whales, Johnny. I wonder. Yeah, that should work. Because I want Chainsaw to be the first thing I always use. Oh? Crown that can only be worn by those of royal blood.
Increases all stats.
By 1. Which, you know, for magic, pretty good. Hey bro, look what I found down here! Damn it, Johnny, give it back! Like, damn it, Savin, give it back! More. Oh. I think we can large huge can handle this. Yeah. The only problem of walking back though kinda sucks. And I think if I use Smoke Bomb out or teleport, I get sent back to South Figaro. And yeah, the basement has a case of the Dantes, so that's a bit of a problem. Oh, the engine's working again. Next up, the surface! Wee-hoo! I forget, does a cutscene happen here? Yeah, let's get Number back. Admittedly, I kind of wish Edgar kept his disguise. I like that color scheme a lot. But he is the king of Figaro. The man has to make an impression. So I can see why he changes. I think we could get some new tools? Yes, but we don't really use this. How's it feel that Siegfried beat you again? Ah, you can have it. He fucking needs it. He's gonna need it for the ass whooping I'm about to give him later. Now I think from here we can check out the immediate Figaro/Narshe area? Because we could pick up someone if we could get to Narshe. But I don't know if we have access to... Cancer! What?!
Johnny, I regret to inform you, your desert has cancer.
There's an achievement for getting all the Giant's tools. I should just lay the groundwork around here. I don't care about achievements. But, you know, there might be an edge case for me using it. I also think Figaro's up north, so... we're not getting up there without a ship. But I think I know where we can go with a sand ship. That's also a castle. Let's head to Culligan. You remember Culligan? Across the ocean? This was the mistake I made in the World of Balance. You know, our ocean under... You know, our sand river underneath the ocean? But I believe there's someone very important in Culligan that we want to pick up. Someone very important. You would say pivotal to this entire experience. It's me! Wang!
Oh, just straight up hanging out in a bar. That makes sense.
So you survived. Come with us, we're gonna go out to Kefka. I don't have to drive for that shit anymore. What are you talking about? I'm a gambler. My world has always been one where a man's spirit could soar free. Not anymore. I feel like the weight of this world is crushing me. It's just too much to bear.
Well, that's a fucking mood.
On top of that, my wings have been cut. You fought with all your heart before the world was ruined. That couldn't have been easy either, but you seem to bear that just fine. That was then. All my dreams are gone now. If you need a dream to chase after, then why don't you find yourself a new one? Like taking back our world. Huh. Shit, you're right. You chase after it with me then? My new dream? Thanks. Well, now I think it's time to pay a visit to Daryl's tomb. Who? She's waiting for us. A new pair of wings. So are you ready for Setzer backstory? Cause go figure, Setzer's just not some schlub with a fucking airship. No, he actually has a story. Also, I don't think Daryl's tomb was even on the overworld until now. But also, motherfucker needs gear. Do I not have gear for him? Uh-oh!
Where are your darts?
Was that another reality?
Oops.
Uh-oh! Oh! Here, quit modeling and learn some magic, you motherfucker. So when'd you get to level 27? So you can just go in this house and there's nothing. I think this is the same house that Terra suplexed back in the World of Balance. Welcome. Ah. There it is. There's the gimmick.
Wang luck.
So this isn't the optimal one, but it is one. Yes, let me just equip dice on my head. I don't know if damage modifiers work on it, though, is the issue. So this will be a new and interesting experience for us all. How are we looking? We did just rest, so we're good. I heard you talking, and you know what? You're right! It's too early to give up on the world! Why don't you pay Narshe a visit sometime? You just might be able to wake up that frozen Esper! Oh, that's a great idea, if only we had a way to get to Narshe. Wait a minute. So I remember this place being very difficult. This is your friend's grave? Yeah, she was really something. The world could turn inside out and she'd never flinch. Could be anything lurking down there. Keep your eyes peeled. Sadly, we don't get the backstory until, like, the tail end of the dungeon, but hey. Keep all this in mind. Fucking... I think Setzer built all of this for that one lady. Borgies! Uh-oh. Shit! What?!
I see. And then they entered the dungeon and all got zombified.
Yeah, I don't remember that happening. What the fuck?
Well, that was rude.
Let's change that, shall we? Do I not have anything that stops zombies? Uh-oh. Uh-oh! Uh-oh! Oh, no!
It looks like we're coming back later.
I don't remember the game being that fucking mean. They give you at least a turn. Mouse! Oh, we finally get to test Highwing's new ability! To roll dice! Wow, that was actually pretty good! Huh.
Double threes.
Go fish! What? Ugh! Where is the accessory shop, goddammit?
Never bet against, never bet against Heart's boxcars. He always rolls boxcars.
Does Insuna stop zombie? I honestly don't remember. Oh no. Is there no accessory shop here? Uh-oh! I thought I had a thing to stop zombie. What the fuck? Hang on a second.
I'm gonna be right back.
Hey, this is some bullshit. What the hell? Holy Roller stops it, but also we need a means to, you know, have someone survive that? Ribbon would be wait a minute. Thought. Because if I remember something vaguely... Oh. We could have gotten that a long time ago, but I completely spaced on that. Can I get a ribbon here? Plant some flower seeds, but they won't sprout. Aww. Well, we gotta find a shop that sells anti-zombie raid. Is there another shop around here? I think no, that's Daryl's tomb. What's over here? Chocobo Forest. Wait, what did I equip Johnny with? That looks like the fucking Ultima sword. It is.
I'm back with beer.
I see, it's that kind of stream, huh? What was up here? Oh, hey.
I mean, the world's ended.
Remember that crazy
one out.
Remember that crazy guy talking about the Colosseum? Me, the great and noble Ultra, is reduced to working as a receptionist in the stinking Colosseum. Oh yeah! But not any cheap crap. Mr. Typhon, I have to come and teach you a lesson.
So, you can get some of the best armors in the game for the Colosseum.
Oh yeah. I passed along a secret to that friend of yours with the bandana. Talk to the Emperor twice. It's hidden to find the place where the Emperor Gestalt hid some legendary treasure. Oh. I'm in the pickle. I'm in the pickle. I thought I had anti-zombie tech, but I don't. But here we got boggies.
Got a bogey on our tail.
Dice can range in damage value, but they're generally good. Like, that's what, a free 1500 damage, no MP? That's a Fyra. That's a Fyra. Hey guys, we gotta make a trip! While this goes, I'm gonna get a drink. Back in a sec.
Speaking of drinks, chat. What's your favorite alcohol? Mine's beer.
It's weirdly hot.
That is also a valid answer.
Rum is very good. Depending on if certain things happen tomorrow, I might stream something, but I think also tomorrow I might be playing vampire stuff with my D&D crew, so we'll see. If I do happen to stream, it'll be drunk, but don't fucking plan on that, unfortunately.
Well, this is my last beer, so I'm not going to be drunk with you.
I still have half a bottle of rum to burn through.
I'm not much of a hard liquor person, personally.
It's funny because I'm not a fan of beer, but I love hard liquor. Man, I never get to roll dice. This is bullshit. So this entire dungeon's just gonna be a crapshoot, isn't it? There's no accessory stores nearby. Can we do a plot thing with Setzer and with McLarge Huge and Johnny yet? I think there's one thing in the World of Ruin for them. I drank a Midori Sour at one point and I liked it. I don't think I'll... Yeah, alcohol is best in social circumstances. Just not workplace circumstances, because then attitudes come up. So what's exactly the issue here? Zombies a lot more prevalent downstairs than I thought, Ablative. We had a board wipe a while ago because of it. It's not AoE Zombify, they just had 4 actions and all of them were Zombify. I'll try to have a safe trip, but I don't know if I can. Oh, god damn it. Also, I don't know if zombie persists is the thing. But we should probably get some holy water. Marchosias? Marcosius, that makes sense. I'm shocked that there's not a relic shop here. That's so weird. Welcome. Marcosius is a ruler of hell. Ah. Man, this is a weird state to be in for this game. Because I could swear I had anti-zombie accessories. Well, they're fucked. Yeah. He was definitely in Shadow Hearts. One of the 72 Goetian demons, right? Is it 72? I know it's a number of some sort. Oh boy, here we go. X-Ray. I think these also zombify. Hey look! Evil zombie plants provide holy water. It's almost like it's a big clue. The tombstone is blank. Carve something into it? Ah! Damn it! They're here! Oh no!
So, Highwang, did you know that in the critically acclaimed, massively multiplayer online role-playing game, Final Fantasy XIV, the Malboros shows up as an enemy?
It's almost like they're trademarked by the fucking company.
Yep.
And no, they're not cigarettes, but they sure got bad breath.
What's your favorite status effect, Highwang?
Yes!
Mine's all of them.
Is this progress?
And yes, they're they have their bad breath attack, which gives you all of the status effects.
Yep, I know all too well. Tell me shit, Johnny. Yep, you can learn bad breath as part of blue magic in every game. It's very... It's not all that useful in the actual game, just because status effects in the Final Fantasy are always kind of middling, but it's fun to have just to see what exactly you could do to a person.
And yes, blue mages can learn bad breath. It is mostly useful for tanks. Tank blue mages.
I think I want to go back. Because that's progress, and we don't progress here on the Highwing stream. We died a zombie. Which reminds me. Or was that progress? Am I going crazy? Oh, hang on.
Zombie 7.
Gotta stop that. Not again! Ah!
Huge.
Hang on a second.
Huge. Huge brains.
Candy bars. Yeah, that's not gonna work. Man, I'm real hungry for brains right now, and I don't know why. Wait. Crystal mail. Oh god, which way was progress? I don't even know anymore. Regal gown.
Try it on, Johnny. Oh, for a princess.
No party members can equip that now. Huh. I can't think of anyone who could equip that. Also, this is what the stat screen looks like for your equipment. I never knew that. If you take a look at that smoke, it looks like there's a dog in there. God damn it! Oh, that's real bad, actually.
Yo, check me out. I'm breathing a smoke dog right now, dude.
At least they still get EXP, huh?
Hi, Wing, you're not looking so good.
Mad Munchie. Have you ever seen what a man can do with a crippling caffeine addiction?
Yes, I have one.
Nice.
Why is that nice? It's not nice at all.
Somebody said something about a hidden item? Oh, I see. Hey, look at that. Okay, so the growth egg is double EXP, but I think they scale you up to the current level in your team, so it's hard to say if that's useful or not. It's me!
Oh god, kill it with Fyra.
How about I kill it with dice? Oh, that's boring. He also has holy water. What was over here?
So, Highway, you built this dungeon. Why did you put so many Malboros in it?
I told you anything could be down there. I don't maintain the place, I just built it. Yeah, fuck it. So if we got the growth egg there, what do we get out of the tombstone password? Oh, god damn it. I'm so stupid. Wait, it said there was a thing down there. What? Hang on. All that does is hint the location of the... Oh, so we just don't have to do that puzzle anymore. Look at that! I killed a marble with dice! So, to reiterate the situation, what the thing is it's a puzzle that you have to find 4 tombstones that spell out the phrase, "the world is square." When you do that, you're given a hint to where the thing is, but the minimap showed us it. Oh, hey, look, it's here. Oh, are they backwards? They even made the password backwards. That's funny. But that's not progress. That's something I gotta do for Yux. Irakus si Durwo eth. I have hidden the growth egg in the side room on the 3rd basement level. I thought the password was explicitly "the world is square."
I see you're a believer in time cubes.
Flat Earth theory! Oh no.
No, don't be stupid. It's cube Earth.
Ah. Because we did that. We got the cube Earth theorist out of the way.
I will talk about the time cube, and Enyek. How do I pronounce your name? Enyake?
Anyaki, I believe.
Anyaki. I will talk about the time cube, and you cannot stop me.
How did I do this?
Anyanki?
How did I lift the water in the room again? My brain. Oh, I know how. I think I know how. It's kind of wild how easy it is to kill a zombie with fire. Ooh, we got an amulet. That's like $5,000. Wait a minute! That's it! Motherfucker, you slap that on right now. Is this what I'm looking for? No, that's permanent. Time to leave. We just ditched our zombie.
She'll be fine.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember how I raised the water in the room. Oh wait, I know how. It's actually quite simple. I'm just dumb. There we go. Turtle, turtle. Man, this turtle's been in here for years! I remember this area being especially the suck just because of how impossible it is to navigate. Well, not impossible, but frustrating. Ooh, another amulet. Hell yeah. God damn it! Angrawelk!
Oh, I'm surprised that this thing hasn't shown up as a boss, unfortunately.
It's just basically a reskin of the first thing we fought.
Yeah, but still.
Although we are beating the shit out of it. Holy shit. Uh-oh! He's ready to die. Oh, he's not counterattacking. What? Let's try that again. Yeah!
Boxcars!
Wanglock! Ooh. That's actually really interesting. That's really interesting, actually. But Genji Glove for Earring? I don't think we've seen Setzer's tent, actually. Hang on a second. Oh, it's purple with a little red flange. Nice. Maybe that's what I should do for my next Gundam paint project. I don't know if it's gonna be wing or crossbone, but I should give it, like, the Setzer look. The Man-Eater. I believe the Man-Eater is another instant kill knife. Oh, I guess it's just good against humans. I'm not using double claws because McLargehuge is an int build. Which sounds insane, I know. Well, that's a dead plant. I was wondering when was the last time we saw Johnny instant kill someone. Here lies Daryl. Here lies an excuse for a boss fight! Dillahan! I'm just gonna use Holy now, okay? Okay. Snake Eyes. I just noticed he has a bill hook for a weapon. Uh-oh! Please stop casting Holy on us! Nice. I think matching numbers is a 4 times multiplier. Oh yeah, he's undead, isn't he? But that wouldn't be fun. Oh, I think that's a dead Johnny. ow, my bones! There's something I hope to achieve in this game, but I don't know if I'm gonna just because of how rare it happens, but there are limit breaks in this game. Uh-oh. You just have to be at, like, minimum HP and do an attack. Oh, ouch, oof, my bones! Man, these dice rolls are getting kinda ass. There's so many ways to kill this guy, but why do things the easy way? Why not just, you know, suck and die? There we go. Easy operation. Now I believe we get the Highwing backstory, which is to say, Setzer's backstory. Actually, it says something there. Oh, it's just always like that, okay. Now, if you like big oof stories, this one is actually pretty oof. Bringing here brings back all kind of memories. This next test flight could be dangerous. Did they improve her sprite? What are you trying to prove by pushing your ship to the limits? It's pointless. Watch your step. I took this staircase from the Lord of the Rings movie. If the worst should happen, take care of the Falcon for me. You can't be serious. When I take the Falcon from you, it'll be because I left you a mile behind in a race. Until then, I'm not letting you out of my sight. Good luck with that.
And then she died tragically.
Turns out Highwing was flirting with a drag racer. Which is why he's a bit of a thrill seeker.
Nothing quite like gambling with your life.
Some people just love the thrill of speed. Do you like this Mode 7's effect we got going here?
Mode 7.
Ah, there's really nothing like flying. How long do you plan on hanging back there? Aren't you gonna try to pass me? I can't hear you! Are you too entranced by my wiggling rudder? Wow! Fuck you! There's a face on the back of her airship and it always fucks with me. Incredible! Alright, it's time to get serious. I'm gonna break the records. I'll fly above the clouds and see the stars closer than anyone ever has. Be back by sunset. I'll be waiting on the hill. But she never came back. By the way, if you notice the color of the flowers there, it's the same as that were on her tomb. It was a year later when I found the wreck of the Falcon in a distant valley. I restored the ship and put it to rest down here. So this is the Falcon. I can't very well be the world's fastest pilot if I can't even fly. I'll need your help. Falcon! Let's fly! So I'm not a big fan of the Falcon's design. I like the Blackjack a lot more, but hey, if you're going to be a freedom fighting team, what better than name for a ship than the Falcon? With this, I think we may just have a chance. Now we'll be able to get to the top of Kefla's Tower. If we land up there, we should be able to get inside to launch an assault. And we'll be able to look for the rest of our friends. Right! First things first. I finally start feeling like we have hope.
Bird.
That bird. Could it be? And yeah, the airship theme is very good. It's a very good contrast to the dire nature of what we've been hearing. How could you have tracked that bird? Follow that pigeon! Why? I don't know, but something inside tells me it'll lead to our friends. I really don't like the face on that airship. Yeah, they do overtune it a little, but I don't mind. What's going on here? Buddy! 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 Let me talk to you.
He's schmoovin'.
Buddy! I was a thief once, but then I uncovered a secret so terrible I had to go into hiding! And that was... You're not gonna tell me, are you? A swordsman came through here recently. His skills were impressive enough, but I could tell his heart was full of turmoil. If he could rid himself of that confusion and doubt, his technique would probably reach a whole new level. A man with a strange manner of speech came through town not long ago. Kept calling people something funny. Thu? Tao? Yao? Meow? You are all idiots. Welcome.
Well, I guess that puts us on the trail of Samuel.
Samuel. Pigeon! What are all these pigeons doing here? So remember that side quest we did a while back? These flowers are made of silk. And quite beautiful, too. Look at all these flowers. My boyfriend in Mulbus sent them to me. Look closely, they're all handmade. Real flowers won't bloom anymore, so he made these from silk. He just sent me this letter. But Mulbus was destroyed by Kefka. My beloved Lola, art thou well? We have rebuilt much of the village as we could hope to. I believe I should be able to return to thy side before too long.
Samuel.
It looks a lot like Samuel, but where's he mailing them from? Could you please attach this reply to the carrier pigeon outside? So it turns out that side quest we did for Tintabar was very relevant.
You wouldn't be able to get Samuel if you didn't do that?
No, you can still do that. It's just that it gives us way more context.
I see.
God, wouldn't that be shit? How are we tracking this bird?
You used Farsight on it, it's fine.
How are we tracking this bird? It's going so far! Birdcam! Get in here! Also, I gotta pee, so I'll be right back.
How's chat? I'm glad you're having fun with it. Haha, that's a mood strike.
Ah, much better. Sorry, I was checking in on something. How much money do I have? 20k. This place only had a falchion available, but what's in the armor department? The sources of people's miseries always lie in their past. Lost friends, family, homelands. Those are the things that torment people the most. Does this place not have an armor store? Oh, there it is. Video game! Oathvale. Yeah, and then Wang said, fuck defenses, I gotta get my number up. I should probably sleep at the inn. So there's a lot of wild things we could do right now in terms of sequencing. To wit, I say, fuck that bird, we're going somewhere else. We're going somewhere else profoundly dumb. I hope I can remember how to do this. Because the moment we get this, we could recruit a certain someone. Also, yeah, the Falcon is the fastest ship. It is actually faster than the Blackjack. Remember when they said that the Falcon was found in the ruins of a valley? Well, hell, shit, it's Zone Eater! Whoop. Well, Large Huge is dead.
Ah! Worm!
Oh no. Damage. Here, have a potion. We were trying to do a dumb gimmick. No, Johnny! Well, at least you could die with your brother! Well, what are we gonna do now? Can't think of any reason to attack this guy, honestly. I mean, sure, he's crushing me to death with gravity, but it's fine. Oh, fuck! Well, now it's just me. What was that weird text over there? I think that font was, like, weirdly out of place. Oh, no!
Well,
Welcome to the Zone Eater's belly.
no,
Do
not the Vor Zone.
do you like Vor?
No!
Also, this is some weird music for a stoma. What are their dudes doing here? Oh right, that's the punishment zone. Uh-oh. Ow! Booty shake! Oh no!
It's made you confused.
I was tempted by that sweet ass!
Pain.
Ow! This place may be a bit dangerous, but there is some reward to the risk. Also, this song is actually pretty good. You have to watch out for these green dudes though, because they will bully the shit out of you. If they would stop RNG fucking me.
He's moving.
Genji armor. Makes me slower, but everything else go up. Damn it! Magical brush. We could use that. What?
The moustache.
A fake mustache once worn by a ringmaster changes sketch to control. Oh. Now let's see if we can survive a turn cycle. The answer is no. The answer is hella no! Yeah, this is really tricky. How far in am I?
You might be underleveled.
Oh, I absolutely am. You're not supposed to be here. Kamui and Wartpuck. Oh, god damn it. Please stop me! I'm just trying to help! What a disaster!
Hey, boxcars!
Wangluck is amazing.
Maybe, maybe you shouldn't be here.
Nah, fuck this, we're going for it.
Okay.
There's a thing here that I want that is gonna explain a couple weird theories about this game. Because as I mentioned, remember how we said that the Falcon was trapped in a valley? And we found a valley here. And also, no, I may be talking out of my ass. We will scam the shit out of this game to get this. Is the thing downstairs worth it, chat? Oh my god, dude. Oh my god, dude! Mm. Wangluck giveth and taketh. Red Jacket and Ether. Figaro Malt! Oh, I'm an imp now! Good thing I have a green cherry. Look, an encounter we might be able to do, chat. Oh! Well, fuck me, I guess! No! There we go. Oh, look at that! I learned magic! How did that happen? I don't think there's a boss up ahead, but just in case. I don't remember these guys having flare. It's weird, right? It feels like a lot of enemies have skills you never thought they'd have. Like, I saw level 4, oh. Do you guys like Steppy?
Welcome to the Crush-O-Matic.
Chat, do you like Steppy? Luckily they put chests in a lot of the safe zones. But then this part gets a little tricky. Believe this is safe? Nope!
Crushed.
Is that a game over? Wow.
You've been crushed.
That's funny. Dun-dun. That's kind of why I like this level, because it's so fucking weird. Remember, this is the stomach of a zone ender. I think I should be able to get out in time. I think I already have a hero's ring, and yeah, it's pretty good. Do-do-do-do-do-do. How the fuck far down am I? I forget this shit. Oh, right. This is a weird one. No. I like the idea of jumping on the treasure chest. I think that's cool. Thunder Shield is very good. Absorbs lightning. Who the fuck is all the way down here amidst this glowing aura?
It's a friend.
A man shrouded in strange clothing. Or maybe it's a woman. Or not human at all. I don't like the new sprite if I'm gonna be honest. What do we name this mysterious figure? GG. GG's pretty funny. I don't know, I just can't think of a name to give this person. The Thing, no space.
I like Brewskis.
Golden Goliath. Yeah, a bit too much. It gives this person a personality which they decidedly do not have.
Just could just call him Mime.
There's a long-running rumor that this fellow was Adlai Stevenson. Who? See, when I think of Go-Go, I think of Go-Go Hibari, the wrestler, I believe? I'm tempted to just keep it as question marks because we have no idea who this is. And they're never going to be relevant to the plot. Yeah, I think we'll keep it as this. Actually, shit.
Whomstov?
I am Whomstov, Master of Mimicry. It has been a long time since anyone visited me here. Maybe I'd mimic you. What are you doing here? I see, so you seek to save the world. Then I guess that means I shall save the world as well. Lead on! I will copy your every move. So, once we get out of here, I'll explain the crime I have committed.
Oh, I thought you had to fight them.
Nope. Because, I believe in... I don't know if it was an original, but in the GBA remake, Go-Go does appear in Final Fantasy V.
Oh, yeah. You have to fight them in Final Fantasy V. So, Go-Go appears in Final Fantasy XIV as part of the Blue Mage quest line. And you do have to fight him.
Huh.
Or them. Well, him. In Final Fantasy XIV, Go-Go is Golden Goliath.
Oh!
And then he takes on the stage named Go-Go.
Gotcha. Oh, the smoke bombs don't work here, but doesn't somebody have a teleport?
And true to fashion, if you cast anything at all, he just fucking game ends you.
Oh.
So you have to stand there for a bit. And then he's like, okay, you've seen through my trick.
Bye, Lena.
Time to actually start the fight, and then you actually start the fight.
Bye, McLarge Huge!
He'll be fine.
He'll bliss his way out, don't worry. You pick up Phantom Rush, what? So, we haven't seen it yet, but the interior of the Falcon is different. Hey, look who it is. It's Whomstov. Let's swap out... Let's swap out Egger for, Whomstov for a bit. Yeah, but if you look at the Golden Goliath, he's, they're, shrouded. And they have the Mimic ability. But there's a secret tech to this, that they don't just have Mimic. I believe...
Go-Go is also, like, a legit fight. He is not an easy fight at all.
So, Go-Go doesn't just have Mimic. He has everything. You can customize Go-Go to be whatever you want. You can even forego item on him.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, he
You can
is.
even put tools twice on him.
Yeah, you could just be tools on him if you want. This is why he is so powerful. Wow, hang on.
As a side note, the music that plays when you fight Go-Go is the Zone Eater area theme.
We got a lot of high power stuff on him, so let's go with this. And let's go with... let's make him a bit more utilitarian. He can have the alarm earring. They. Oh, right. Whomstov cannot equip espers, but they can have the magic ability, so I'm wondering, what does that mean? What magic could they possibly have? You want to change Go-Go's weapons? Yeah. I noticed that. I thought maybe it would be like a scenario of, oh hey, you could just do this, but I guess not. But I believe if we go... Oh, I think the positioning of people is different on the ship now. Yeah. Highwing's girlfriend was not a gambler. She was just an adrenaline junkie. So she doesn't have a gambling pit. So people just kind of hang around. I believe Cesar would hang out here if he was in the party. But yeah, Whomstov is a very interesting character because there's a big thesis about him, bleh, in that they are speculated to be Setzer's old girlfriend. Just that they have no memory of it. The main speculation being that they never found the body, they just found the car crash. I don't know much about the theory, but I like it personally. I think it's an interesting theory. But yeah. With that, the game may have gotten a lot easier. If memory serves, it's a lone continent in the middle of the northern continent. Oh, what are you talking about? Oh, okay. I could do that, yeah. We do have Sabin. Oh, we could also go here, but can we... Oh, yeah! Yeah! We can finally do this! Well, if we could get Bum Rush, that's super fucking quick. I think it's around here? Master Duncan! Why the surprise face, Dumbone? Did you think I died or something? Master Duncan, I'm so glad you're safe. Oh dear. McLarge Huge, you aren't crying, are you? Did you think a little thing like the end of the world was gonna kill me? The Earth tried to swallow me up once or twice, but I just pried its jaws open and climbed back out.
That's fucking metal as hell. I love this guy.
McLarge Huge! It is time for me to teach you my ultimate technique! Use it to knock Kefka into next week! Get ready! So I never used this technique because it was a kind of a bastard and a half to do without the display inputs, but now that I know how it works, I may be able to use it more often. And then two manly men just punched each other in the fucking face for an hour. I call it Bum Rush! Now go! Hit Kefka with every blitz I've taught you! Why are you guys posing?
And Whomsta's here too.
Phantom Rush is a lot. It is a 360.
So fun thing about Phantom Rush, it's the ultimate move of monks now.
Oh yeah. Like, when people were when somebody brought up the fact that it's just gonna use the blitzes, I was like, oh yeah. Bum Rush is gonna be there now, isn't it? Yep! You can do that input. It's what I've been doing for, Fire Dance. It's left, left, down, right, right. But we can pick up another character here. Another 2 characters, actually. But welcome to Narshe. It's completely abandoned, I believe. Except for the adventuring school.
There's a ghost in the adventuring school.
Yeah, they teach you about espers.
I see.
Crap, what am I gonna do? Oh, this organization is weird! What spells does he have? Oh, I see what's going on. Bum Rush! It's very powerful, especially against living beings. Yeah, it's just that Gogo's magic was weirdly organized, so it threw me for a loop. Eh? Have we met somewhere before? Eh, whatever. Nothing's left in town anyways, except for that lousy Moogle. Doors are all locked. Gotta be some kind of treasure hunter to get them open. So we could, you know, wait until we get Drake back. But that's dumb. So you want to know something wild, Tiger?
I'm guessing that Gogo can use Phantom Rush.
What if I just mimic Phantom Rush?
Yeah. That's what mimes do.
Why isn't he acting though? Oh.
Snake Eyes.